Hey, good evening, folks. Pastor Scott here. And speaking of cows, which I'm sure you were thinking of, one of the games that bored farm kids used to play is try to grab onto a cow's tail and hang onto it and try to survive the ordeal. And winner was the one who held on the longest. That was all before video games, so maybe video games aren't so bad after all. Anyway, that got me thinking. Hanging out with a bunch of smelly animals in the winter, especially, reminded me of quarantine, which is just in Minnesota another word for winter. And that also got me thinking about the story of Noah. And if you think about it, Noah's on this boat with his family and a whole bunch of animals, 40 days and 40 nights during rain, and then it took another 150 for the earth to dry out, and that's 27 weeks, I think, total that they spent in quarantine. We've been in 2 weeks, and we already feel like we're bunched in with a bunch of animals. Anyway, after all that was done, God made a big promise He wouldn't do that again, and send that flood again, and a bunch of great things happened after that. Some bad things happened after that. But it also got me thinking of the verse in Romans 8:28 that says, "All things work together for good to those who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose." So I hope tonight that you're thinking about all the good things that God is going to do through this, even though it's a bad crisis. And as you go to sleep, instead of counting sheep, count cows. Might be kind of fun. Good night, Santa Rosa.